Hey guys, how's it going? Cheers back again with episode number 8 of the second season in this Sunderland career mode. Now obviously we're coming into this one on the back of two league draws against Wolves and QPR and that 4-1 victory against Coventry in the Capital One Cup. So some indifferent form as we've started our step up to legendary, and it doesn't really get any easier in this one. We've got Liverpool away in this first game, and they were pretty much amazing. Weirdly, although probably not weirdly, playing against his former team, Jordan Henderson ripped me apart. And that is genuinely an absolute understatement. He was unbelievable in this game. And Nolita here tried to dig one out and get it into that far top corner, but obviously with weakened finesse shots in this game, in FIFA 12 that probably would have flied tops, but not to be in this one. And we did manage to hold it at 0-0 at half time, although Liverpool were very, very dominant in that first half and all over us, to be fair. But a couple of minutes into the second half, straight from kickoff, Honda able to get the run on Skirtle and smashes it off the crossbar with that beautiful left foot. And really unfortunate there not to go 1-0 up. But I have sped it up a little bit because Liverpool came on the attack almost immediately afterwards. Raheem Sterling picking the ball up wide, and Jordan Henderson with feet of love, and then a finish to match. Left-footed, a cross keeps into that top corner, and like I was saying, Jordan Henderson tore us apart, getting that first goal there to put them 1-0 up in the 52nd minute. And his feet were unbelievable. I left the replay in just so you can see it again. But he gets the ball into feet here. Again, lovely cheeky back heel and a turn and another turn and then that finish. Just like he's never done that in his life. I mean, come on. I know Liverpool paid like 20 odd million for him, but he's just not that good. However, in this particular game, he was on fire, like I say, but we were unlucky not to bring it back to 1-1 immediately there, as Nelson Oliveira fired the ball straight at Pepe Reina. And then the ball was kind of just held in the midfield for the lot of the second half, but Jordan Henderson again with his feet tearing us up in the 85th minute, finding a ball through to Joe Allen on the penalty spot, who slots it underneath Simon Mignolet and makes it 2-0 in the 86th minute. And I was just getting so annoyed at Jordan Henderson, I really was. Stuart Downing here, playing it in with Alberto Costa, who was a great signing for Liverpool actually from Valencia, and Jordan Henderson again twisting and turning and finding his way into the box, again slipping another little ball through, and this time it was Luis Suarez that put the ball underneath the keeper to make it 3-0 in the 90th minute, and that is how that game ended. And as you can see there, the players were distraught, but yeah, they really did deserve everything from that game, to be completely honest. They just outclassed me, though I just couldn't do anything about it. And now we come into another game, second game of the episode. You can see on screen our lead at the top of the league has been cut from 7 points to 1. And we got Man City at home in this one, and this was an awful penalty to give away. You'll see from the replay, Stephen Corker looks as if he's going to go with his right leg, and then the mechanic makes him go with his left. If he'd have just carried on going with his right leg, he could have quite easily swept the ball away, and it wouldn't have been a problem. But for some reason, the game decided that when he's going to make the tackle, he's going to come across with his left, takes Balotelli's leg away, and gives away a penalty. And thankfully, as we've just seen, Aguero smashes it off the post, and we are able to hold it at 0-0. And now this is how you counter-attack. They are on the attack, two balls forward, a really, really long one straight through the middle of the pitch. Completely splits them apart, front to back. Nelson Oliveira runs onto it, and he definitely has the pace to get away from Nastasic and Mascherano, I think they've got at the back, and it puts it into the back of the net to put us 1-0 up at home against Man City. And I was delighted to be 1-0 up against Man City, to be honest. And Oliveira there almost making it 2-0. Joe Hart making a good save, couldn't quite find the angle to either get that near post shot or get it across keeper. And Nathaniel Klein again breaking down that right hand side. We're having a lot of success counter-attacking them, especially down that right hand side. I'm not sure whether they had a weak left back or not, I can't remember, but they made it 1-1 here with some ridiculous defending. Not entirely sure what happened, to be honest. I think it was Balotelli won the initial header, and then it bounced up off the floor and was going tops-ish, and keeps leapt, couldn't get there. The defender on the line just stood. If he'd have just stood straight and not dived in at Yaya Touré's feet, he probably would have saved it, but he doesn't. He throws himself at the ball, spreads his legs, and Yaya Touré just slots it underneath him into the back of the net, and they bring it back to 1-1. And Oliveira here, I was certain he was going to at least get it on target and make Joe Hart work there, but just smashed it well wide, and really, really disappointed with that. And Balotelli winning headers everywhere in this game, actually. He was really, really strong in the air, and I know on Ultimate Team he's pretty overpowered, but I wasn't expecting it in career mode as well, but he just, I don't know, he was winning things that he just wouldn't in real life. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not that strong in the air, and my defenders really should have been dominating him in an aerial sense. But into the 90th minute now, and you already know what's coming. A bit of FIFA aids. They have chance after chance after chance. We just can't get it clear. Twice my defenders run away from the ball. Balotelli there just lunges a foot out at it, and watch the defender in the replay. Just runs off. Why is he just backed away from the ball there? I've told him to go in. I'm holding the stick and pressing the clear button to make sure that he clears it away. And he's just taken that to mean that I just want him to move in the direction of the stick. So he's just run off, and Balotelli slotted it under the keeper, and we end up getting no points from that game, when really we should have at least had a point. We were easily a match for Man City in that game, and I was thoroughly disappointed not to take anything from it. But as you can see on screen, our lead at the top of the table has completely gone. Sunderland +9 goal difference to Tottenham's +15, and we are actually second in the league now, which is really disappointing. But we come into a third game of the episode away at Everton in the snow, so very hard, very tough conditions. And Kazuki Honda has a free kick here, 29 yards out, and smashes it off the post. Really unlucky not to do better with that. We could have gone 1-0 up there, and that would have been a fantastic free kick. But alas, not to be. And again, Nelson Oliveira tried the finesse shot. It's kind of like a FIFA 12 habit. I get a bit of space on the edge of the box. I'm like, right, finesse it into the top corner. And it's just not working. But I'm trying to get out of that habit. And obviously, over the course of FIFA 13, I will get out of that habit. But we get a penalty here. No idea why. Jagielka kicks the floor. Then Nelson Oliveira kicks the floor, goes down, and referee decides that it's a penalty. So not going to argue. Craig Gardner steps up, smashes it into the back of the net, and we do take a 1-0 lead away at Goodison Park, which is impressive, especially considering the way Everton have been playing this season in real life. You know, we already know that they're an amazing team. How's this for a headed shot, by the way? Sideways. Well, I know it's snowing, etc., but that was just ridiculous. But Magai Gay was ripping us up down that left-hand side, and awful first touch from Craig Gardner lets in Gibson to play a 1-2 with Seamus Coleman, who gets a good shot away, but Simon Mignolet, who's now rated 81 overall, actually, by the way, gets down well to make a very good save. And again, Honda finding a bit of space on that left foot, fires in a shot. Unfortunately, the ball doesn't break to Nelson Oliveira on the rebound, but I think he may have just been offside anyway. But not to worry, we do take a 1-0 lead, or not even a 1-0 lead, it's a 1-0 win. And finally we get a victory on Legendary. We've been doing okay, if you know what I mean. Like, yes, we've lost a couple of games that we deserve to lose against Liverpool, but we shouldn't have lost against Man City. We probably should have won against Wolves. It was only FIFA raids that cost us there as well, to be fair. And that seems to be the trend on Legendary, actually. It's one thing I've noticed, and I've seen other people on the FIFA forums saying about it as well. Like, when they've made the step up from World Class to Legendary, it's not necessarily the style of football that changes between the computer on the different difficulty levels. It's actually, there's just more things that you think, nah, really? Come on? That shouldn't have happened. That seems to be the difference between World Class and Legendary. There's just a lot more things, a lot more EA, FIFA bullshit that you just think, that just isn't realistic, is it? That just wouldn't have happened. And that appears to be, like I say, the way that they've separated the two difficulty settings. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll all finish the season on Legendary, I think, regardless of how well or poorly we do. But if that does seem to be the case, then I think we'll knock it back down to World Class for Season 3, and I'll just adjust the sliders slightly to make it a little bit more difficult. But anyway, that is going to wrap up episode number 8 of Season 2. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please do leave the video a like and a comment. I do love seeing those and having the interaction with you guys in the comments. So I will see you next time, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.